Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, today I was going to do some gardening, but it's wet out there. It rained overnight, but it's going to be 78, which is nice. And actually, I prefer gardening on a cloudy day, as long as it isn't too wet. So I'll have to check it out and see what's what. And I don't know if it's going to rain the rest of the day or not, but I would like to get out there and do a little gardening. I see the wind is kind of whipping around out there, so sometimes that makes gardening a little hard too. So yesterday I went with my daughter and we bought some plants, some flowers, and I still have seeds that I have to sow. I didn't buy too much in the way of vegetable plants, but I did buy some herbs and some peppers and a tomato. So I should have started my tomatoes and peppers already a month ago with the seeds, but I didn't. This year I'm very lackadaisical with the garden. I still want to garden, but I don't want to hurry. I just don't want to have a big timeline going on all the time. So that's my plan for today. Tomorrow, we're going to celebrate my mom's 95th birthday at my daughter's house. So I have to order a cake today. I thought I would get her a casada cake, which everybody likes with the strawberries. So I have to call and order that. But anyway, that's my plan for the day. I still plan on doing at least a little bit of gardening out there, throwing some seeds in the soil. And but the thing with that is I need to amend the soil because I'm going to use the soil from that I've had in the pots for a long time. I don't buy new soil every year. I mean, I do buy new soil, but not the whole enchilada. I buy new soil and add it to the old soil. And I also add some vermiculite, something to loosen up the old soil because it does compact. Some compost, some chicken poop, some worm castings, all those things. I like to add those to the soil to amend it. Some organic fertilizer. So I don't redo the whole garden pot every year. That would cost a fortune, because potting soil is definitely not cheap anymore either, like everything else. So, but first it's time for coffee. It's a little too early to get out there yet. I'm hoping that things dry out a little bit, so I probably won't go out there till early this afternoon, probably after 12 or so. But anyway, I am looking forward to getting outside and getting a little bit of fresh air. I feel like I've been cooped up for months, which I have been. And I'm sure all of you have been too, unless you live in a climate that doesn't experience a harsh winter. We get all the seasons here, and it's nice. Fall is my favorite. It used to be summer, but now it's fall. I like the cooler fall weather, and it's usually not as wet as spring. Spring is usually very wet here. So, all right, let's give the coffee a taste. Cheers. Yes, I'm going to enjoy that. So, okay, I have to do my nails. They're terrible. Half the polish is off. I've waited too long. So, okay, I guess I'm going to do that today too, but probably after I work in the garden. All right, I will be going to the budget book and taking my coffee over there, and I will meet you there. All right, I'm back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I did spend quite a bit of money. Like I said, we went and bought flowers. So I still have to buy a flat of some other flower or mix and match some zinnias and marigolds to plant around my vegetable garden to attract the pollinators and also to protect against some pests. But I'm not going to buy those yet. I'll probably buy those next week. So what I mainly bought was some hanging baskets, and so those are a little more expensive. But anyway, I spent about $140 on all the flowers, which is still within my budget. I had planned on spending under $200, if possible, on all my gardening. Now, adding some soil, that doesn't include mulch. That'll be extra because I need to mulch the backyard. The landscapers provide the mulch for the front yard, but I have to do my own thing in the backyard. So that's going to be going on too. So garden season is always expensive for me because I enjoy doing it, and I do some things on the cheap and some things I pay for. I usually don't start my own flowers. I usually buy them every year, and I know it would be cheaper to do my own flowers, but honestly, I just don't feel like having all that mess in the house every winter when I do the starts. So I've done it in the past, and lots of times you end up with fungus gnats, and you have to have a dedicated space. So I'd rather just spend the money and buy the flowers and vegetable plants once a year. Now I do still plan on starting some seeds outside, and that's okay. So usually I start them in the house, but this year I'll be doing them outside, and we'll see if it's worth it, if I get enough yield. I had planned on doing the winter sowing, but time just kind of got away from me, and I didn't. Last year I did, and it really was actually very successful. So anyway, like I said, I'm kind of paring down on the garden chores, getting rid of lots of the pots, adding a couple more of the raised containers. But I think that'll be it on the raised containers as far as getting any new ones, because I have enough now where it'll be more comfortable for me to garden because I don't have to bend over so much. So anyway, I have to record all these receipts on my expenditure sheet, and so I'm going to do that, and then clean up a little bit in the kitchen, and then this afternoon I'm going to, if it doesn't rain, I'm going to go out and plant a few seeds. So we'll see what the weather brings. All right, I wanted to share something with you that I was sent in the mail by this company. It's called Madam Glam, New York. Everything you love at your fingertips. And what it is, they have gel nail polish. Their website is www.madamglam.com. And they sent me these really nice nail polishes. So it comes, they sent me 2 boxes, and it comes in a really nice packaged box. And this came with 2 nail polishes and this little machine that dries the polish. It actually cures the polish. So it came with that, and it has a USB that you charge it up with. And here's some of the polishes. They let me pick out the colors of polish that I wanted. So I picked out these two colors, and also these three colors. Yes, and one of them is black. Wanted to try something new. So, and then this is the little UV light. Comes with a charging cord. It's a nice length of charging cord, and it folds flat so it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. And then you can turn it on and put your fingers under there, and the UV light will cure the polish. So I think that's pretty neat. So I'm going to try and do some of this polish because I need to do my nails. So I'll show you which color I'm picking, and then the polishes are not that expensive. A lot of them run around $10, so I didn't think that was bad at all. And it has a nice big brush as opposed to those little skinny ones. So I think this will be really nice. So okay, I'm going to go ahead and polish my nails and show you how this little thing works, and then I'll be back. Okay, so here is the little UV light, and it says to hold the on-off button for 2 to 3 seconds for 120-minute cure, which is 2 minutes. So, and I put, this is just one layer of polish, and it really covers nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And there we go. So I'll let that cure for 2 minutes, and I'm hoping this will last a long time. Gel polish usually does. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'll be back. Okay, well, it's all done. And it's a really pretty color. So this is a really nice, this would be great for Mother's Day or birthday gift. So they have a lot of different colors. I had a hard time choosing which one I liked the best. So I will definitely buy more polish from this company. It's really, really pretty. And it covers in one coat. So it still feels a little bit tacky, but it's dry and sealed. So I can touch it and it doesn't leave a mark. Okay, well, that is a really, really nice little gadget. And the polish is nice too. So it says here it's vegan, cruelty-free. And it says also that free shipping and returns in the USA all the time. They have private sales with exclusive offers, gels 50% off, always including new arrivals, new collections, and many more. They have also a royal treatment. You can shop as a VIP, and that's $29 a month. And that become store credits. So I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to check it out. And it's nice that you get free shipping and free returns. If you don't like the polish that you picked, you can send it back. So I think that's very nice polish. So okay, I may get my daughter one of these for Mother's Day. But I'm keeping this one. Well, good morning. Cheers again. I thought I'd have my coffee with you this morning. wanted to talk a little bit about 365 Days of Wisdom by Daddy Janky. And I've been thinking a lot about this particular subject lately, and it's being present. And what she says here is to be in the present is to make the best use of it. Makes sense. When we become dissatisfied with life, there is a tendency to look back and reminisce about times gone by. We sometimes wish we could return to a particular moment in time, or we wonder what could have happened if we had made a different decision. Soon we become trapped in thoughts and memories and fail to make the most of the present. And as an application, she says, I have to realize that the only time I have any control over is now, and I have the power to make each moment count. The way I choose to use my time now will also have an effect on my future. The only way I can make a beautiful future for myself is by making the best of the present moment. And I think a lot of us do that. You know, you're thinking about the past, or you're thinking about what you're going to do in the future, and the present sort of gets lost in the shuffle. So I'm trying very hard to live in the moment and maintain a calm demeanor and not get so caught up in, I have to do this, I have to do that. Now, speaking of the past, in the past I had to do that because I was a single mom. I had to go back to school. I worked 2 or 3 jobs sometimes at different times to make ends meet. So there was a lot going on. So I kind of had to do that. But I don't have to do that anymore, and I never want to do that again. That was rough. So I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm grateful for everything that the good Lord gave me the strength to work through. So, but anyway, I don't want to continue to live that lifestyle, and it's probably best if you don't even get into that kind of a lifestyle to begin with. You know, do one thing at a time, and do what you can with what you have, rather than always living in the future. Well, when I get my nursing degree, or when I get this job or that job, and you know, it's living in a constant state of turmoil, which isn't good for your health. So I just wanted to say that about that situation. I'm trying very hard to be mindful, trying to be mindful of my savings and my spending, remaining debt-free, living within my means. That's a big one, which is, you know, that's also a good way to not have a million things going on at once, is to try and live within your means. So anyway, I've been cleaning up my kitchen table here, which is horrendous again. Everything sort of collects on my kitchen table. So I have some potatoes here that I bought the other day that I have to put away. And while I was looking through my old potatoes, I have these 2 guys. So I wasn't planning on planting any potatoes, but who could not plant these? I mean, this is the right time to plant them. So I'm going to be planting those 2. Those are the only 2 that sprouted. The rest of them are just, I have 3 more in here, and they're just kind of starting to look a little wrinkly. So I'll probably just boil those up or microwave those and make a potato dish, maybe for dinner tonight. So a couple days ago, I ordered more Ticino coffee because I like that a lot. I like it actually better than the Rise. The Rise is a mushroom coffee, and the Ticino is just a coffee substitute, although they do have mushroom coffee as well, but I haven't tried their mushroom coffee. But I thought I would try this sample pack of one of their teas, and these are roasted teas, because I like a nice strong tea. I don't like a weak tea, you know, where you just kind of swish the tea bag in the cup and you're good to go. So I wanted to try these, and I have no idea if I'm going to like them or not. But it says it has 3 times more herbs in the tea bag, so it equals a bold flavor and more health benefits. So this particular one is French roast, hazelnut, vanilla nut, and maca chocolate. And they're probiotic, acid-free, and caffeine-free. So that's good, because sometimes in the evening I like to drink a cup of tea, and I don't want all that caffeine. Plus, caffeine is something I shouldn't really have because of my esophageal problems. So anyway, another thing that I ordered in the same order, I ordered the 3 flavors that I like, and those 3 flavors are raspberry mocha, snickerdoodle, and gingerbread. I haven't tried any others, but those 3 I really like. So I got 3 backup packages. I have 3 that I have open, and I have 3 backup packages now. So, and then I bought a pack of rechargeable batteries. I want to use these outside. I have some lights that I bought, solar lights that I bought at Costco, maybe 4 years ago, something like that. And some of them, the battery is just not charging anymore. So I want to try this. I don't know if it'll work, but I want to give that a try. So anyway, that's what I have going on here this morning. So I'm going to keep working on cleaning up my kitchen table. Dishes are done. That's good. I still have laundry I need to do. That's not good. I don't know why I always let my laundry pile up. It's just me. So anyway, and then I'm going to try and plant these today if the soil in the bag, and I do have 2 potato grow bags that I'll put those in. And did you know there's different kinds of potatoes? There's indecidus, is that right? Indecidus. No, that's not right. Well, anyway, some potatoes you plant and you cover, and all the potatoes grow around the mother potato. And other potatoes are the ones where you have to layer them. And what happens is the layers grow potatoes. So there's 2 different kinds. So these are, not sure what kind, these are Idaho russet. They're russet potatoes. So I have a whole list of what's what as far as potatoes go. So let me see if I can find that list, and I'll share it with you. Well, I cannot find my garden notes notebook. I have a binder, but it's not in there, so I don't know what I did with it. I reorganized all my paperwork. Now I can't find anything. Oh well, anyway. You can find the information if you Google it as to if the potatoes are determinate or indeterminate. Not deciduous. Determinate or indeterminate. And you can figure that out online. And that way you'll know how to plant your potatoes. If you need to layer them up, or if you can just plant them and cover them up. So anyway, yeah, I got to get dressed, finish my coffee. And get on with my day. All right. Well, here is my garden book library. I have many, many gardening books. And this area is pretty much dedicated just to different gardening styles and books. This is a notebook that I keep with all my home projects. So I have those all divided up into different rooms and categories and what I want to get done. Right? Yes. We got to keep things organized, don't we? Because you guys like to make a mess. But you're a good boy. Oh, I know you want a belly rub, huh? But I can't reach your belly. No, I want a belly rub. Not there. All right. There. Is that the right spot? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Anyway, he knows where he likes his little love taps. So, yeah, that's where I keep all my gardening books as reference. But I also do a lot of research online. So, I have a couple more up here. It was a collection that I had started, but after 2 books, I just stopped. It was getting too expensive. But they were pretty books. And I have a few more here, like this carrot book. Carrots love tomatoes. But the rest of these books are pretty much other subjects. So I've discovered I have 2 garden books, and I want to consolidate those into one. So I think I'll do that later on today. This is my main garden book that I put together, and this is the second one that I found that I need to consolidate these 2. But I had forgotten, this calendar can go, it's old, but I had forgotten that I had these in a spiral notebook to begin with, and that's what I was looking for. But I cut the spiral thing off the spine, and I wanted something that I could mix and match and also throw some things away. So I have all kinds of planting guides in here, and then I have this organized by month and what to plant on which month, but I haven't really used that yet. My thought was, because these are pockets, so I was thinking like this would be April and putting the seed packets in here. So I'd still like to do that, but I need to organize this garden book better. And it was actually tomatoes that I wrote down if they were determinate or indeterminate. It wasn't potatoes. So the potatoes, you can always Google it, and it'll tell you how to plant them and how deep. It depends on if they're determinate or indeterminate. Okay, well, that is my garden library. And this is my other book. And it's got indoor, outdoor stuff. And this is something that I wanted to do over there. So that's what I did. And I like it. And I put the beads up there. And my orchids. So now I wish I would have gotten 2 of these hanging shelves and hung them next to each other just to make it a little wider. But I may do that one of these days, but not now. So there's part of my indoor garden. And then over here, I put these together. I like succulents, but succulents are kind of, I don't know, I find them to be a little bit temperamental. So I found these at Mark's the other day, so I got these 3 cacti. And then I got this little pot, and I got the greenery. Wait a minute, let me back up. I got the greenery at Dollar Tree and the little pot at Mark's. So I made a little vignette there. It's like a little succulent garden. And then over here, yes, I have a lot of plants. I had found this little porcupine planter at Mark's too. It was like $1.99, $2.99. And I had all these, and I never knew what to do with them. They were kind of floating around here and there and everywhere. So I put them in there, and I think that looks really adorable. So I'm building up my fake succulent garden. And then over here is the little pot that I found also at Mark's the other day. And I had more of that, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure. So I think that looks cute. And I see my cactus is blooming. Only one flower. I need to feed my plants. And then I got this at Mark's too. That was $2.99. So I built up a little fake succulent garden, and I like it. This is a plant that a friend gave me last year. It lived outside, and now it's in here. I'll probably put it back outside next month. So that is my indoor garden here. And on the table here are a couple projects that I want to do. I got these, I showed this in a haul. It's like a bee hotel. I want to put that out there. And then these solar deck lights, they kind of fit on the railing. I want to put those out on my deck because I like the way it looks at night. So that's it. And then of course I've got my lemon. I think I'm going to pick this very soon. I think it's good to go. It's yellow. So hopefully I'll get some more lemons coming up. And then my lettuce that planted itself, that's still doing okay. And then, of course, I have the rest of my plants here that I've had for a long time. And my snake plant, they're skinny, but boy, I'm getting a lot of new growth from that. And my little Zen water garden. And then, of course, this is the mother of all plants here. I trimmed this a couple times already. It's a Schiffelera, and it loves the skylight. So that's my indoor garden. Oh, and I have more fake succulents hanging here. They've been there quite a while. Those are from Dollar Tree, and so are the little globes. So that's my indoor garden. All right. All right, well, I just came in from working in the garden a little bit. Looks like it's going to rain, but so far it's only had a drizzle or two. So I'm kind of hot. So anyway, if any of you are interested in purchasing the nail polish and the dryer, I'm going to leave a link to their website in the description box below. And if you put in the code, what is it? Ellen35, and it'll take you directly to their website, and you can put in the code. And also, if you don't want to become a VIP member, you choose the pay-as-you-go option. I guess otherwise they'll put you in the VIP club. So anyway, easy peasy, and it's nice nail polish. So for dinner, I'm just making myself a frozen pizza. Kind of had a taste for that, for a pizza. So I think it's a cauliflower crust from Costco. I don't know if I like it or not. We'll find out. So anyway, that's all I have for you today, my friends. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.